All right, we're live. Boys take the ice here shortly. The Zamboni's getting off the ice here now. Boys are lined up on the bench, getting ready, or they're in the tunnel across the way here from us, and we'll be underway. Let's take a look at our lineup here today, or our matchup. Some of the stats here. We're gonna look at a little bit different stats here today. We got the overall record, followed by our District 10 record. We're still second after the last game. Elk River still is falling sixth. Got goals per game, goals against per game, power play goals per game, penalty minutes per game. Actually, we're only getting 7.5 minutes per game. I thought we were much higher than that.
How do we line up? I can't read that without my glasses.
So Elk River's getting 6.7 minutes per game and on average, and we're looking at 7.5 minutes per game. Power play though, power play percentage, 28.6%. Elk River's only finishing the power play 11.1% of the time. And our penalty kill is monstrous, 86.4% of the time we're killing those. Yeah, so we're doing great. Elk River's only got 75% of their kills, so which is actually still pretty good. Let's look at the lineup really quick here. It's going to be our lineup today. We got Jake Oswald again in net, Coach Rob Pickett, and Coach Nate Kari for Elk River. What are you going to say?
All hands forward today? Nobody missing?
To my knowledge, nobody's missing today. I think we got a full house. And John, I got to really be careful because the glass here is only knee high beside me, and I'm going to go ass over tea kettle to my left.
We don't need any injuries here in the booth.
Let's take a look at rankings again, D10. Actually, you know what? Let's take out our weekly outcomes. So go to our games that we've had, our weekly recap here. For games, Elk River earlier on Monday, they lost to Andover 2-3. Then on Friday, Centennial beat Rogers 4-1. We played then 7-2. We beat Elk River. Yesterday, Centennial beat Blaine 3-2, which is kind of surprising to hear.
That's tighter than I thought it would have been.
Yeah, and then this morning, Blaine beat Rogers 4-0. And that brings us over to our D10 rankings. Look at our overall rankings here.
What do we got?
We got Andover still on top here with 28 points. We're second with 24. And then Anoka's nipping on her heels with 21 points. The big difference, though, is Anoka's only had 7 District 10 games, and it looks like they're out another week before they even play their next game, maybe even a week and a half. So, I mean, they're going to come back, and as long as they can get some wins, even if they get losses, they're gonna come back and probably overtake that second place game. But Champlin Park's down there, 20 points. We're out of them. They must not be getting their fair play points. Unfortunately, our last game, we did not get our fair play point. We got 2 points for the win, but we lost that fair play point because of the amount of penalties and some of the penalties that we were taking.
Well, I think, we got to stay out of the box, especially in games like this.
100%.
Like this one should be 3 points all day long, and if we can stay out of the box, get those 3 points, and get right on the heels of Andover here as we head into the Christmas break.
I want to touch place, John. I think one of the biggest key takeaways, though, that's helping us out is Jake and net. I wanted to talk a little bit about Jake and net here, so I'm going to do a player highlight here. Good load.
One of the anchors of this team, Jake, has been great all year.
My photo of Jake is not loading on here. Let me try this again. There he is.
No coach.
So Jake, I looked up Jake's stats. He's got a .920 save percentage in District 10 play. I'm only talking about our District 10 games. 920, as I said. He's faced 300 shots on goal in 10 games. He's only allowed 24 of those shots to go in, and he's got 1 shutout. He's only allowed 1 power play goal against during regular season play, and currently is ranked 4th in District 10 with 450 minutes of play, and that's out of 13 goalies, John. The 3 goalies that are ranked higher than him in District 10 currently, each one of those teams, they have 2 goalies. So each one of those goalies only has half the amount of play time as Jake. So they're not just seeing, the amount of play that Jake is, and so I think Jake is probably arguably the best goalie in District 10 right now, even though the rankings aren't supporting it. Huge shout out to Jake Oswald and the tremendous performance that he's been putting up on these games.
No question. And tonight, I mean, you can't say it once the game starts, but I'd love to see him come out of this one with a goose egg.
I would love it. And he deserves it. To be honest with you, the 300 shots against surprised me. We're letting up a lot of shots on goal. I think that's something that we need to work on as a team, is that we just got to protect that house a little bit better and not even let them walk in and get a shot. And so we'll see what he can come up with tonight. We got about a minute left of warm-ups here, and we're going to be underway.
The boys look good. They got their black on tonight. We got the stripes on the helmets. Here we go, boys. Come on.
We got Jackson or Brandon Kraus and Quinn Kraus helping us out with the scoreboard you'll see on your screen tonight. So thanks to them for helping me out with keeping that up to date.
Quinn, how's your season going? Yeah?
Princeton 2-0 in Princeton.
Oh, I love the Princeton rink. It's warm. There's cracks in the walls in Princeton. Actually, you can feel the breeze coming through right behind the board.
I could believe that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of rinks, I mean, I do like this facility here. They do a great job. They have a bar right here. Great setup they got for the boys here up in Elk River.
Yeah, it's perfect. And I love it. The bar up here, John, they don't let kids in.
No kids. No kids in.
They got to sit outside the door.
They're like little puppy dogs out there, like looking for their
parents. Can we get in?
Yeah.
No, you cannot. I love it. Well, the warm-ups are done. We're cleaning up the ice here really quick, and we should be underway. Hopefully the boys can come out strong tonight.
Well, and then we can hustle home and maybe get a Vikings game. No Coach Rob. We got.
Oh yeah, we're missing Coach Rob.
Carlin in the saddle.
Carlin's the lone man. Hopefully he doesn't get ejected from the game. Well, John, you'll have to run down. You're the other rostered coach. We got. I'm going to give a shout out. Our A Squirt team here is walking through the bleachers and here to support their boys as they come through and give them credit.
They had a tough match, lost 6-4 to Elk River right before this. Hopefully we can turn the tides on this sheet of ice here and go home with an SLP win to end the day.
All right, we're underway. Let's see what lineup we're going to start with here.
Looks like we're going to bring Graham, Zoni, Milich, and Pitzel to start out, with Carlin and Norman on the blue line.
All right, we're underway. Nice win by Will Pitzel. He drops it back to Von Norman. Von dumps it in the zone. Milich is there to pressure. Von able to help keep that zone in. Oh, and Elk River is able to chip it. Graham not able to hold it, and they suddenly have a 2-on-1. They bring it back this way. Elk River tries to go pass it across ice, but passes out of the reach and goes into the corner. Drew Milich grabs this puck. He's going to try to get it out of the zone, but Elk River able to grab possession of it and get it in. Not a good start as they end up deep in our zone. Von Norman back there. Drew Milich picks it up behind the net. Elk River battling hard to keep possession in their zone, or in our zone. Will Pitzel comes around. He grabs this puck. He's got speed. He's going to go wide. He exits the zone, gets it into the neutral ice. Graham Zoni there to pick it up and try to help battle to keep Elk River from entering our zone. Elk River able to finally chip it in. Liam Hamas French off the bench, backs up and he picks it up. He's looking for options. He's going to try to go to the winger. He didn't have any options. I kind of wish he would have just redirected the other direction. Isaac Olson off the bench. He comes in. Stewart picks it up in the neutral zone. He's going to carry it in. He's got speed. He tries to go center it to Isaac, but just can't get it past Elk River there. Puck gets dumped in behind their net. Rings are on the board. Liam steps up to grab it. He kicks it up to himself.
Yeah.
Liam grabs it. He's going to throw it out front. Shot on net.
Yeah.
Always able to get a save. Boys in front. Oh, and a shot by Stewart. It just goes wide, though. Boys battling in the corner here on the far side corner. Isaac Olson and Stewart. Liam grabs it along the board. He's going to be able to keep the zone. Stewart grabs it. He's going to bring it back in. Takes a shot, but it goes wide. Max Peterson holds the zone at the blue line. He chips it up to Green. Green gets it. He tries to center. It goes to Isaac Olson. Isaac with a shot, but able to save it. Max keeps it from getting out of the zone. Dumps it back into the corner. Isaac there to get it. Green stepping up. Green's going to bring it back to the point. Max can't hold the zone as he's got to regroup. Goes over to Liam. Liam tries to bring it across, but fortunately Will Stewart wasn't out of the zone yet, and we get a whistle for offsides. John, I remembered I brought my glasses today so I can see.
I had a request for the link, but I'm pretty sure you already sent it out.
I think I sent it out on the Game Changer deal, but maybe I didn't. If they go to the YouTube channel, though. Schulte bringing it in. Or Stone, I'm sorry, that's Stone brings it in. He drops it back to Kraus on the blue line. Kraus goes over to Ross. Ross tries to center, but pass is intercepted, and Elk River comes back out of the zone. Elk River back into the corner, pressured by Kraus. Elk River tries to center it. Chalstrom gets it and rings it around the boards. Elk River there to grab it. They're going to dump it back behind our net. Chalstrom steps up to get it. He's got support from Stone. Stone able to get a hold of this puck, though. Kraus there to chip it off the boards. Tries to get it up to Ross, but unfortunately the Elk River is able to just keep pressure on it. Chalstrom doing a good job trying to prevent that Elk River player from getting any traction here. Stone there to step up and help pressure. Stone able to chip it out with a backhand. Elk River dumps it back in deep, and it rings it around the back of the boards. Chalstrom's got it. He tries to pass it, but it goes right to the stick of an Elk River player. Kraus with a great read intercepts that pass. Going right out front. Will Pitzel swipes in, and he picks this up. He's going to carry it into the zone. Gets tied up by an Elk River player, but gets it in. Tries to center it, but nobody's home as Elk River grabs this puck and brings it back out to the neutral ice. Elk River coming through the neutral zone, into the zone. Tries to drop it back, but just out of the reach of his partner there. Elk River, though, able to keep the zone and dumps it in deep behind our goal. Von Norman there to offer some pressure. The two go down behind the net. Elk River shot from the point, hits traffic in front, and Will Pitzel's able to grab this. He chips it over to Will Pitzel, or Graham Zoney. Graham not able to keep possession of this. Will grabs it and tries to bring it back in, but Drew couldn't get on sides fast enough, and we get a whistle of offsides. Looks like coach is going to go ahead and change the forwards on this line. Leave the same D's out. We'll have Olson in the face-off dot with Green at his left wing and Stewart on the right wing. Carlin and Norman out there for the D. Isaac loses this face-off draw, but Stewart's able to grab it. Stewart goes down. Vaughn hits Isaac Olson in the center of the ice. Isaac walking it in. Shot goes off the chest of the goalie and then gets the rebound. There's another shot. Carlin steps up to hold the zone. Unfortunately, the rebound goes off to the Elk River player, and they're able to chip it out. Vaughn does a good job at grabbing this puck and getting it out. Elk River able to regroup and grab this puck, and they bring it back into our zone. Carlin there trying to get it. Isaac Olson picks it up. He tries to cut to the middle, and he hits the skate of the Elk River player, and we get an offsides.
We call that the garbage can, right around the blue line. You just got to go straight across it. You got to get vertical, get that thing deep, drive outside, and then start to work back to the middle.
Yeah, and I would really like to see him, drive out wide out to the boards. Boys win the face-off draw, but they try to deep it in. Don't get it in deep enough. And Elk River comes in offsides.
These boys have got to get going. This team is just, average at best, and we gotta be there. We gotta be the number 2 team in D10. We gotta get rolling here.
Yeah, there really is no reason why we shouldn't be dominating them. I know we have a little bit of a scramble on the lineups tonight, like we did the last one, so that might be affecting the chemistry of the teams and what lines are playing. But even with that, we should not be playing this bad. Liam threads the needle and hits JoJo Ross in the neutral zone. Unfortunately, JoJo loses the handle on it. Elk River able to dump it back behind our goalie, and that's going to go for an icing. We're going to come all the way back down to the distance of the ice.
Well, let's see here. We got an offensive zone face-off. Let's see if we can get something going here.
Coach is going to leave the same lineup out there. We got Stone in the face-off circle, so we'll see if we can do anything.
Dude, I don't know if I have your phone number.
He's got Schulte at his right ring. Stone drops it, chips it back into the corner. Schulte over to the corner to pick it up. Liam grabs it. He walks it over, takes a shot, hits the blocker of the goaltender. Ross grabbing this. Oh, and Elk River able to grab this, and RD read the play. Good stick by Liam Hamas as he chips it off the stick and gets it out. Elk River, though, comes in off sides, and we get a whistle. Looks like Coach is going to switch up our D partners, and Chalstrom and Krause are going to be coming out. And he's deciding to switch the whole line. So now Pitzel, Milic, and Ramzoni are coming out.
Yard sale on that one. Here we go.
Will Pitzel tries to win it forward. I think that he had planned probably to get it to Graham because they seem to be working together on that. Unfortunately, Elk River able to get possession of it. Will Pitzel, though, comes back behind the boards. He banks it off the boards to try to get it out of the zone. He's able to accomplish that. Goes to Graham, but unfortunately, Elk River able to pick it up. Chalstrom trying to get possession of this. Elk River, though, able to get it back into the zone.
Come on, we got to swing. Let's move.
Will Pitzel comes in with speed. He's coming through the neutral zone. He walks it in. Brings it behind their net. He's looking for passing options. He's going to try to drop it. Nope, he decides to turn it and throw it back behind their net. Ramzoni is back there to pressure. Puck gets wrecked. We're on the boards. Krause is there to pick it up. He's going to go down, and we're going to get a tripping call as Elk River's going to the box. Great job by Jackson Krause drawing that penalty.
You know, I don't hear a lot of chatter. I'd like to hear them talking down low like that, letting each other know where they're at. I mean, it'd be nice to see a little more communication, setting something up.
Yeah, I would agree. That would be nice.
Coach Carlin's going to do a wholesale change here, and we'll see what we got here on this PP1.
Looks like we're going to go Olsen, Green, and Stewart out there as our forward line with Carlin and Norman out there as your D partners on this power play line.
Huh?
You're the Ramzoni driver.
Where? What do you mean?
Ramzoni, you brought him to the game.
Oh, last game.
You're the Ramzoni driver.
I've been here for a couple of.
Don't know what's the hang up here. I'm guessing we were trying to get the minute and a half period on. We come up with a face-off win. Olsen gets it over to Stewart. Stewart is it, and Elk River is able to dump it out of the zone, and it's going to go the distance of the ice, and we'll get an icing.
Is the screen right with the power play?
Say what?
Does the screen do the power play right?
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can get something going here. Win this drawback and try to create some time and space.
Puck goes over to the Elk River player, and they chip it out pretty easily, and Von Norman dropping back to pick this up. He brings it back behind her net. Elk River, they're doing a good job pressuring him and is able to get him to lose the puck behind the net. Isaac Olsen throwing his body to stop the progression, and now we're going to go down a man for checking against Isaac here. And just like that.
I don't know what they're
calling
there.
Von Norman.
I mean, that
was Isaac.
Isaac looked like he was through the hips. To me, that there was nothing wrong with that in Pee-wees. I'm not sure what.
I think they called the wrong player, John. That was Isaac that threw his shoulders into it, and they threw Von Norman in the box. They got the wrong kid. Von's dad is over there not very happy about that.
I'll bet on us 4-on-4 though here. Let's spread the ice out and let's go.
Isaac dropping back behind the net to pick this puck up. He's going to cut down, coming through the neutral zone. He's got speed. Tries to cut through the middle. Unfortunately, too many sticks there. So Liam's back there to grab it in the neutral zone. He's going to throw it over to Peterson. Unfortunately, it's just out of his reach. Peterson dumps it back in, though, and Elk River's able to grab this in the neutral zone. Elk River dumps it in. Liam's backing down there to grab this. Liam's coming in. He's got speed through the neutral zone. He goes wide. He's going to dump it in deep. And he goes for a change as the other boys stay out there to grab it. Stewart picks it up. Oh, and he fumbles it, unfortunately. And just like that, Elk River comes out. Chalstrom steps up and tries to get it. Elk River tries to center the pass, and Just couldn't get anything on that shot, but dangerous play by Elk River here. Charlstrom battling to get possession of the puck. He tries to chip it up to Stewart. Oh no, and I don't know how that didn't go in. Elk River right in front of our net. Backhanded it top shelf. It hit the crossbar, and we got lucky on that one. And here comes Max Peterson. They get a stick on it though, and we're not able to get a good shot. We got one good shot, but goalie able to come up with a save on that. That was a good drive by Max. Schulte picks it up. Can't get through traffic though as Elk River gets it and they bring it back out. Stone comes in through the neutral zone, runs into traffic, and he gets it stripped. Oh, and Elk River, just like that, breaks it into our zone. Kraus though with a great back check and a stick. Players going down on the far side board here. We're back to all full strength here. Schulte picks this puck up. He's going to drive it into the zone. He's got Stone right out in front. He gets it over to Stone. Stone picks it up. He's looking for, he tried to feed it to Ross, but unfortunately just couldn't maintain possession of that puck. And Elk River's able to chip it back out of the zone. Stone grabs this. Or no, that's Schulte. I'm sorry, Schulte grabs it. Elk River able to strip them, and they dump it in. Kraus is there to grab the puck on the near side boards. Tries to dump it in, and then comes in. Jojo Ross dumps it into the zone. Not getting many good calls here.
Start moving!
Carlin trying to step up to hold the zone, but can't keep it in, and the puck comes back into our zone. Von Norman's first to it. Chips it off the glass, gets it up to Schulte. Schulte chips it off the boards. Oh, and Stone and Schulte just come into the zone. They runs into each other, though. Elk River comes back out. Vaughn able to pick it up and chip it back out to the neutral zone. Elk River dumps it into the zone. They go for a line change as Carlin goes back to pick it up. Fortunately, Carlin runs into an Elk River player behind there and loses the handle on the puck. Battle behind the net. Elk River maintains possession. They go to the point. Shot. Hits traffic in front. Rebound, though, and Jake gets a cover. Dangerous play again. Jake with a good cover, though, and keep us out of the box.
You know, in that entire 4 to 5 minute scrum we just saw, all the way up the ice, all the offensive rushes, I didn't see one pass.
No,
they're just not moving the puck, and they've got to move the puck. They're trying to do it on their own. I'm sure they feel like they should be on the board.
Well, and I think some of the lines that we're clicking are obviously kind of scrambled here as coaches trying to do different things with the lines. And so kids are not clicking. They're not aware of each other. And these lines are just not working right now. And here Elk River keeps it in our zone. They dumped it behind our goalie. Vaughn there, though, to step up and battle. Jojo Ross picks this up. Or I'm sorry, that was Will Pitzel. He hits Milic. Milic comes in through the neutral zone, or the offensive zone, throws one on net, and it goes in. Drew Milic with the go-ahead run, or score. He buries that one. Should be an assist to Will Pitzel. Great play, great drive to the net.
We're all dreaming of warm baseball fields right now. We'll take a run.
And we go up 1-0 here with 3 minutes and 33 seconds in the first period, left in the first period. Shots on goal, 4 for us, 3 for Elk River. Will Pitzel with a great face-off when he drops it back to Liam. Liam chips it over to Drew Milic. Drew's going to bring it up the outside of the boards. Max Peterson steps up to hold the zone. He drops it back, but unfortunately the pass is intercepted by Elk River, and they're going to be able to bring it back out. Liam with a great stick and knocks it off the Elk River player's stick and not able to get any traction. Continuing to battle on the far side boards here.
3 minutes left in the first period.
Ref's yelling at them to play the puck. Pass intercepted by Max. Great read by Max, but unfortunately pass to Drew is just out of his reach and it goes back to Elk River. Max again with a great play to take it away. Liam comes up and he's got speed. He's going to drive it wide. He dumps it into the zone. Elk River first to it. Liam again right through the middle. Oh, and he's going to draw a penalty as They knock him down. He gets called for a cross check.
That's a textbook cross check right there. Sorry,
We'll take
buddy.
it.
Yeah, you got to go through the hands.
We'll take that as we go back up on the power play, and we'll see if we can get anything out of this. See what line coach decides to go with. It looks like he's going to do Isaac Olson, Stewart, and Green out there with Kraus and Chalstrom as his D-mates. They really need to capitalize on this power play here. I'd really like to see them score. Stu gets it from the point! Stu from the point!
Oh, rocket
Slap shot
from
one
the
time.
point. Upper shelf. That's how you draw it up,
That
boys.
was
right
beautiful.
there.
Right off the draw. Play gets dropped back to Stewart.
I mean, that's the most nonchalant 70-mile-an-hour slap shot I've ever seen
That
in my
was
life.
a laser, and he did not miss. Painted that corner. That goalie had not a chance. All right. Puck off the faceoff draw goes deep into the offense or the offensive zone. Olsen picks it up in the center of the ice. Unfortunately, gets it stripped by an Elk River player. Green down on the near side boards does a good job to disrupt that play. Isaac brings it back in. Shot on goal, but pad saved by the goalie.
Oh, we got a
Elk
pinch.
River gets it. Unfortunately, Chalstrom looks a little too flat-footed there as that Elk River player walks around. Shot attempt, but fans on it. Passes over, across the front of the ice and shot, but Jake reads that play all the way around and gets post to post and makes that play look easy.
Great save by Jake, squaring up his chest on that one. I mean, that guy had nothing to shoot at.
Nope, that was great. Defensive zone draw here. Minute 53 left in the period. We win this faceoff draw. Back to Chalstrom. Chalstrom wraps it up off the glass. That's going to bounce out of the zone. Stone trying to offer some pressure. Unfortunately, Elk River just gets it out of the zone. Chalstrom, I think, is going to go to the box, though. And I think we're going to get our first penalty of the game, or maybe it's... Oh, no, it's going to be Schulte to the box. I missed what happened, but what are they calling him for, John? Did you see it?
I'm not sure. I'm watching the ref here. I didn't see anything there.
I was watching Chalstrom over on the corner. I thought he was going to go for maybe a check or something.
Interference, they called on
Okay.
that one.
Well, we got our first penalty kill here with minute 34 left in this first period. So this penalty will take us to the end of the first. Elk River with a shot, but Jake read it all the way and chipped it into the corner. Elk River picks it up behind the net. They throw it in front, but can't get it. JoJo Ross feeds it over to Stone. Stone comes through the neutral zone with speed. Fights through traffic, still maintains possession of it. He cycles the puck in front. Drops it back to Von Norman on the D, or at the point. Von throws it, but it just goes wide of the net. Elk River throwing it around the back of the net. JoJo Ross steps up to pressure. He's able to hold the zone. He's doing a great job with his PK. Elk River trying to ring it around the far side of the boards to try to do anything to get it out of the zone. They chip it off the boards, but they can't get it out. They finally regain possession of this. And Vaughn had lost an edge and went down. And Elk River gets a shot, but Jake sees it all the way and gloves it down. He's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Well, some pretty good momentum here in the second half of this period. They got to keep rolling with that, kill this penalty, and get to the bench and regroup here before the second starts.
Looks like coach is going to do Will Pitzel, Milich, Max Peterson, and Liam Hamas out there as your next line to close out this period. Elk River comes up with the face-off win. They shot from the point, but it's traffic in front, and Jake's able to grab that right out in front, and he holds on.
He's seeing the puck really well today.
He is.
He's been spot on all these dribblers and the 2-on-1s.
Will Pitzel in the face-off dot again. He wins this over. Liam grabs it. Liam goes down, and he's gonna draw another penalty. And another cross-check against Liam. We'll take it. And
for the rest of the last game.
yeah. Reffing is equal now
I think
in this
some
game.
of the frustrations coming out with Elk River here. they can't get possession, they can't win the battles to the puck, and then the sticks come out, then the cross-checking comes out. I think their next penalty would be a tripping if I had to gamble and bet.
Only 14 seconds left in this first period here. We're up 2-0 still, so Will Pitzel will get a good offensive zone draw here. If he can win this back, we have a chance at getting a good shot. Oh, he gets it back. Oh, it almost feeds it to Drew. Liam does a good job at holding the zone. Drew tries to feed it over to Max Peterson. Unfortunately, just couldn't come up with anything, and Schulte comes flying out of the box and tries to pick it up, but that's going to bring us to the end of the first. So, John, I got a little story to tell about the last game. The last game, Vaughn had this really good play where he drove in and he scored, right? But immediately following, he ends up going to the box. And Brock was running the door in the game sheet, and so Brock and Vaughn ended up father and son tandem duo in the box. And Brock got this photo with Vaughn at the last game.
I love that.
Yeah, on the 12-12 game versus Elk River PWA, father-son tandem.
I mean, you got to make light of the fact, hey, he had a great walk and a great shot. Now you're in the box with your dad.
Yeah,
that's a fun one.
I know Vaughn was mad after that, taking that penalty, but Brock liked it and thought it was a great opportunity for a little family photo. So I thought I'd give them a shout out on this one. And
I mean, great to see a little bit of the personality of the Norman family here today.
Yeah. Oh, and look at that stash. I mean,
Oh.
just if I could grow a stash like that, John.
If I was a 65-year-old woman, I would want a mustache ride from that guy.
I want a mustache ride from that guy. I'm a 41-year-old man.
Oh, sorry. Hopefully we got an adult audience.
Yeah, I hope. I apologize for anybody listening, and
hopefully we don't have any
hopefully
we don't have any 9-year-olds googling mustache ride.
Hopefully Colleen Donovan from D10 is not googling it right now. Wow, what does that mean?
By the way, folks, this is an unofficial broadcast.
Yeah. This is just two random guys that enjoy broadcasting random games. That's too funny.
Wow, that is great. Good for the Normans. There we go.
All right, it looks like we're going to leave the same lineup there. Graham Zoney with Will Pitzel and Drew Milich out there, along with Max Peterson and Hamas out there to start the line or the first shift here. We got a 5-on-4 for about an 8 left. Liam picks this up. He goes cross ice to Max Peterson. Peterson gets it up to Milich. Milich is going to bring it in. He maintains possession of this puck, slides it over to Graham Zoney, and Graham Zoney gets that in the net. What a play! Good. The boys look good there. The passing, that's what we need more of.
Once we start moving the puck, the magic just happens. It's unbelievable. And a great unselfish drive by Drew outside, pass to the middle. Graham Zoney finds a way to bury it, and the boys are up 3-rip here in the second period.
Well, and that will bring that penalty to a conclusion here as we go back to 5-on-5. 14:38 left in the second period. Faceoff goes over to the far side boards. Elk River gets possession. They try to chip it in, but Max gets there first. Tries to clear the zone, but get it out. Oh, and Liam ties up his man. Gazzoni there with a great play to come up and help out. Keep that other player from getting it. Jake with a great read, gets his glove on this shot. Elk River trying to get it out. Drew tries to feed Pitzel. Great read by Drew there. Drew's going to carry it back in, goes between the legs of the Elk River player. Puck goes into the far near side boards here. Liam grabs it. He's going to keep possession of this at the blue line. Oh, and he gets hit and loses the puck here, and the puck comes back out. Max does a nice job, picks this puck up. And Max got the speed here. See what he tries to do. Unfortunately, he tries to go up the middle. All these boys that want to cut up the middle, it seems like it happens quite a bit. Like to see him go around the outside of those boys there and have probably a better opportunity at scoring. Stewart loses the handle on the puck, which causes that puck to come out of the zone, and as he brings it back in, we get caught off sides.
Well, again, that wide drive just sets up the whole offense. I mean, if they can, they get hungry and they want to just go up the middle.
Yeah, unfortunately at this level, it doesn't work almost ever. It very, very rarely comes out successful, and I wish the boys would start realizing that and try to drive it wide. Elk River regains possession in their zone. Trying to keep it in focus here. Stewart grabs it. He drops it back to Carlin. Where's that Green? Green gives it in deep. Elk River able to clear the zone. Kraus dropping back to pick it up. Jackson gets it behind. He chips it around the boards. It goes to Green. Elk River's able to pick it up. They bring it back behind our net. They hit their point. They throw it out in front, but Jake's going to get a cover on this one. Oh, now we're going to get a penalty. I don't know who we're going to go. It looks like Kraus is going to go. I don't know if I agree with that one.
Well, you know, that's a tough one. You can't have guys messing with our goalies.
I would agree.
You know, after the whistle. We don't like penalties after the whistle, but then again, if you're in our house, I mean, hey.
I just don't.
Well, we're 87%. We're probably 88% now on the PK. I mean,
yeah.
We'll take the PK. Hey, put our boys out there.
Elk River coming up with a face-off win. Shot from the point goes wide. JoJo Ross grabs it. He's able to get it out of the zone of the neutral ice. Elk River picking it up, but Stone hot on his heels. Elk River is able to maintain possession. They try to throw it through, and they make a pass attempt, but it comes in offsides.
I mean, I think Elk River's been offsides about 8 times today.
Yeah, they have.
Already. We've only been playing hockey for 17 minutes. About once every minute 30, Elk River is offsides here. We're not going to get home for kickoff of the Vikings game.
No, that's not happening. Elk River coming up with this face-off win. They bring it in. Our boys able to get it back out to the neutral ice. Elk River caught off sides again. And
oh my gosh, you can't make it up. Who's coaching this team? Have they ever drawn this up on the whiteboard?
These two guys right here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on down there. I mean,
well, 3 guys. They got 3 coaches.
They got 3 guys.
Oh, and we're going to get a
one.
neutral zone face-off. We'll take that. Elk River brings it into our zone. He drives wide. Oh, tries the center of the pass, but Stone's there to intercept. Stone's going to bring it out. He cuts back in, gets it chipped away from his stick. Near side boards, battling for it. JoJo Ross grabs it, tries to cycle it back around. Can't get it out. Elk River comes up with this. Shot attempt and goes right on goal, but Jake makes it look easy again, and he's going to cover that for a whistle.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to have a little bit more fire here in the second period, and we want to keep rolling that. We want to win the battles to the puck and keep going here. We got to get another one on the board, start to build some insurance.
24 seconds left of this PK. Schulte comes up with the win. It goes to Hamas. Liam chips it over, tries to get it to Stewart. Unfortunately, can't get it all the way out, but boys finally get it out of the zone. Elk River comes in. But again, offsides, and this is going to be a slow game.
I mean, does anyone have a whiteboard? I'd like to go down there and just draw this up for them, just as a courtesy to all the parents that are sitting here watching.
And we get a neutral zone face-off again. 10 seconds left to Jackson Krause's penalty. Elk River coming up to this one. They bring it back into the zone. Liam with a good shot block. Goes off his pin. Elk River able to hold the zone. They backhander it in front. Liam, though, to battle through. He's able to keep it from getting any shots. Stewart feeds it up to Pitzel. Pitzel's going to bring it in. He chips it over to Schulte. Will Pitzel again trying to center it. Jive by Pitzel here.
Come on, boys. That's not the hips right there. That was elbows and arms.
Elk River coming through the middle. Liam back here on the blue line lost his neck guard. That was a big hit behind the play against Liam, and no call. His parents are not happy about some of these missed calls. Near side board battle here. Stewart. Gramzoni grabs it. He's going to carry it in. Elk River's just looking to hit everybody at this point.
They're
Gramzoni with a great centering attempt.
Up.
Liam's going to pick this puck up. He dumps it, tries to dump it back behind. Goes back behind the goaltender. Milic picks it up on the near side boards. He's going to cut over to the middle. He throws it over to Gramzoni, and we got a delayed penalty coming. Elk River touches it, and they're going to go to the box.
I mean, if you look at the time of possession in the second period, it's been 90%, 10%. Granted, they've gotten 2 shots, Elk River has, but I mean, the frustration starts to set in. When you can't control the puck, you just start to get angry and making bad decisions.
Did you catch what they called that Elk River player for?
I didn't see. I didn't
see. Either.
Hopefully Quinn's got that one for us. Quinn, what was the call on that?
I'm guessing it's a check. But we go back on the power play. Will Pitzel with the face-off win. He gets it over to Gramzoni. Fortunately, we lose the battle in the corner, and Elk River brings it back in. Charlstrom gets this puck. He's going to rush it up.
And that one's just got to go deep right there. It's got to go deep, and you got to put your boys to work.
Oh, and we're losing the battle here along the blue line, and Kraus grabs it. He's going to throw it over to the boards, trying to hit Pitzel. Bounce off, but it ends up going to Gramzoni. Gramzoni feeds Pitzel right in the middle. Oh, and Elk River takes down Will Pitzel, and we're going to get another power play or penalty. Elk River finally touches that, and we get a whistle. We're going to go 5-on-3 for 47 seconds, 9 minutes and 13 seconds left.
You know, you'd like to see that instead of coming off the boards and forcing that to the middle. Put that back to the D, spread it out, take your time, find some space, and see if you can get your 6-man out there and set it up.
I would agree. Set that play up, and basically on any play, John, I mean, I'd like to see that where the boys start trying to set it up in the zone and get some passing going and get them chasing. Will Pitzel's going to remain out there as we're at 5-on-3. We win it back to Kraus. Kraus from the point. Dangerous play. It hits traffic in front. Doesn't make it to the goaltender, unfortunately. Will Pitzel gets this. He's going to cycle. He tries to cut through the middle. Drops it to Drew Milic. Drew goes to Charlstrom. Charlstrom with a slap shot from the point. Hits the goaltender. And Gramzoni's able to get to the blue line to hold the zone. Great play by Gramzoni there to hold it. Elk River grabs it. Milic there to pick it up, though. Oh, good stick by the Elk River player as he chips it off the stick of Milic and able to get it out. Charlstrom dumps it deep behind their goalie. Will Pitzel grabs this. He comes in, and we go back to 5-on-4 as Elk River's penalty expires.
Quick.
Kraus has got somebody behind him. He doesn't even realize it, unfortunately. He didn't know that player was coming up, and he was able to strip him. And
good play by Michael.
Yeah, Michael Charlstrom there with able to strip that Elk River player. Dangerous play as they entered their zone.
Here comes
Stewart. He's got speed as he's coming in. He drops it back for Isaac. Great play by Stewart there. Olsen's shot, though, hits the shin pad of a player. Oh, and he tries to hit Carlin, and he just misses his pass, and puck comes out. Vaughn coming in, and the penalty is about to expire as Jake's tapping his stick on the ice. Elk River fresh out of the box here. Sorry, I'm getting out of frame here. Elk River gets it into our zone. He's got Isaac Olsen on him. Green here. He comes through, he throws it over across the ice. Stewart there to pick it up. Green trying to kick it to keep it in there. Carlin tries to hold the zone, but misses it. Olsen there to sport, though, and able to keep possession of this in the zone. He drives it back into the corner. It goes to Green. Green centers it. Goes right through the crease, but nobody there to grab it. Vaughn with a nice play to keep it in the zone, but Elk River grabs that, and they're going to send it the length of the ice, and that's going to miss the net, so we're going to get an icing. Going to come back down our way. We got 6 minutes and 54 seconds of the second period here.
We got to find the back of the net here and get some momentum. I was just thinking about the last power play we had. Charlstrom, everyone knows he's got a great slap shot. Walk that one in. He had 20, 30 feet. He could walk that one in and see if there's a better option.
Yeah, I would agree. Liam Hamas steps up to pressure. Him and Schulte had switched positions off the face-off. Schulte on the far side boards does a nice job at pushing Elk River to the boards. They're not able to get any momentum. Ross tries to go over to Schulte. Schulte picks this up. Or Stone, I'm sorry, Stone and Schulte. I mix those two up all the time. I feel like Stone and Schulte used to have different colored gloves. Now they both have red gloves. That's how I used to distinguish.
Well, you can chalk that up to that. Or do you have your glasses on tonight? Or?
I do have my glasses on,
okay.
but they're both similar size. They both are equally fast and talented players. So it's hard to, I mix them up all the time here until I see their numbers. Liam with a great read, sees that shot attempt and intercepts. He redirects, goes around the other way. He's going to hit JoJo Ross. Oh, and almost a great play there. Liam with a great backhander to get it out of the zone. Elk River bringing it back out. Stone picks it up in the neutral zone. Man, he's got a lot of sticks on him high. I think that they missed a good hooking call there, but Elk River's going to grab possession of this. Liam takes the body and keeps the guy from able to do anything with this. Battles into the boards. Puck finally comes back out in the neutral zone. Elk River gets this. They go around JoJo Ross, and they're going to dump it in deep. No icing on this one. Liam's coming in behind. He's battling behind. Elk River comes up with it, unfortunately. Stone's able to get possession of this. He's going to try to feed Gramzoni in the middle. Pass is just out of his reach. Liam's going to drop back up and grab this. He's going to try to feed it up the middle. Unfortunately, Elk River comes up with that one. Oh, and Jake with a great save, goes off his stick handle. Play goes behind our goalie. So Elk River's got it and cycling it. They do a good job passing it. The play gets deflected up and over Jake on that one. Very dangerous play there. Max grabs it and he feeds it over to Drew. Drew gets it over to Gramzoni. They bring it into the zone. Elk River gets it. Michael grabs it in the neutral zone, feeds it over to Millage. Kraus goes back up to Millage. They bring it into the zone. Millage keeps possession of this one. They drive it back behind the boards. Millage is hurt. He's holding his right side here. Not certain what happened, but he's struggling here. Something's wrong with Millage's right side as Elk River brings it in. Backhander saved by Jake again. And Drew seems to shake it off as he's right back out there. And he chips it off the stick of the player from Elk River. And Elk River's going to go back to the boxes. There's a big collision between Pitzel and the Elk River player.
Well, I don't know about that penalty. I think Will got caught with his head down, but there was two hooking penalties down in the Elk River zone. One that looked like it took Millage back a little bit. These guys got to get this game under control here. The Elk River's got to get their hands down, their sticks down.
Drew still holding his right side down near his hip. Hopefully he's okay. It's like somebody lost their neck guard. I'm guessing it was Liam again. I don't know who that kid's parents are, but they probably should get a new neck guard.
New Velcro, or get the tape out and tape that around his neck.
Mama Bear's coming out.
Yeah, no. Apparently it's not her fault.
We win the faceoff draw. Carlin throws one, but it goes wide of the net. Puck goes back behind the goaltender. Stewart's there to pick it up. He passes it over to Carlin. Carlin again throws it over to the corner, goes to Graham. Graham tries to feed it right back to Carlin, but unfortunately Carlin can't hold the zone. He's going to go over to Von Norman, and Von's going to decide to carry it in. Vaughn carries it deep into the zone, right out in front. Shot. Goalie tender has a good save. He plowed over one of the Elk River kids while doing so. I love it. Vaughn comes in, throws one on net again off the pad of the goaltender. Rebound goes to Stewart's stick. He cycles it back behind the net. Green there to support and try to grab it. Isaac Olson stepping up. He's able to get a stick on it. Von Norman here on the near side boards. He's able to hold the zone. Green gets it. Shot goes back. Shot from Norman goes on net. Goalie sent it into the corner. Cycles back down to the corner here. Puck finally chips out of the zone. Elk River can't do anything though as it comes back up the neutral ice. Stewart gets, JoJo Ross gets caught offsides.
I'm losing my mind here with the offsides. I can't even handle it. I mean, this looks like a B-Mike game here with all these offsides. Come on, boys.
So get a neutral zone face-off. We got Stone in the face-off dot. Got JoJo Ross and Schulte supporting him with Max Peterson and Liam Hamas back out there. JoJo Ross holds the zone as that kills the penalty for Elk River, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Goes back. Max Peterson goes cross ice to Ross. Ross feeds it up to Stone. Stone comes out. He's got Schulte. He feeds it over to Schulte. Shot. I think that one got deflected high, or he just hooked it.
Airmail.
He sent that high and against the glass. Liam back there to pick it up. Elk River playing very physical, and they push Liam to the boards. JoJo Ross drops it over to Stone here through the neutral zone. Stone comes in. He's looking for passing options. He's going to try to... Oh, he finally goes over to Ross. Ross gives it right back, but it's intercepted by Elk River. Liam able to hold the zone here. He gets it deep into the corner.
Great step by Liam.
Schulte comes up with a battle in the corner. He's going to go right in front. Elk River doing a good job at clogging up all those lanes in front, though. And they're able to finally get it out of the zone, but that's going to go to the list. Oh, the ref's calling off the icing as it wasn't going to make it. Liam comes out with some speed. He tries to throw it to, I think he tried to hit Trevor Stone, but Stone had dropped his stick. Max Peterson there to battle. Oh, Elk River walks it right in front of our goaltender. Tries to backhander it in, but... Oh.
You can't complain about that. What are you talking about?
I mean, that is interference, hook, roughing. I mean, you could call that one of about a half a dozen things.
Well, Elk River going back to the box again.
There goes their fair play point.
I was going to say, at this rate, they're losing that fair play point, and they're likely to meet that 12 penalty rule if they keep at this pace, and one of these coaches are going to be suspended for a game if they keep this pace up, but we'll take it 5-on-4 hockey.
Like here, I would pull the goalie here. I'd put 6 out there, 4 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, with 4 seconds left in this period.
I'd go forward on that face-off. Let's see if we can do something.
And Elk River gets it out of the zone, but we get the end of the period.
Well, just not great hockey, Billy. There's not a lot of puck movement. There's a lot of penalties, a lot of offsides. We can't play down to their level. We need to get back to our level here and get back to moving the puck and play our game.
I would agree they need to step up. The shots on goal are way too close again. This should be a blowout. This team is not that good. Elk River is struggling, obviously, so they're getting frustrated, causing a lot of penalties. We should be capitalizing on all those power plays. This game should be another 4 or 5 goals higher than it is. For whatever reason, we struggle with this team, though.
Just not creating great offensive opportunities. I don't know if the boys feel like they need to do it on their own or what's going on, but get back to moving the puck, spread the ice out. We don't have to force it up the middle every minute, and see if we can get something going here. Let's hang 4 or 5 up here in the third period and see how it goes.
20 seconds left of this intermission, and we'll be back to hockey here. We'll start off the third period with 1:26 left of the power play as Elk River number 11 is in the box. And this should bring us back out here as we're wrapping up. Kind of on the short bus here today, John. I'm really struggling with keeping myself going at the same time with the...
Well, I just sat
frame.
down for another 30-minute period here with all the offsides.
Maybe that's what's throwing me off. All right, good face-off win by Will Pitzel. He gets it back to Kraus. Kraus drops it over to Milic. Milic is going to come in through the neutral zone. He drops it back to Pitzel. Pitzel drives it deep into the corner, but he goes down. He throws it out front, even from down below. Tri-State Gramzoni, but unfortunately just couldn't get a good handle on it. And Elk River picks this back up and brings it into the neutral zone. Kraus with a big stick trying to chip it off. Elk River walking it through though. Shot on goal, but Jake gets a pad on it. Dangerous play as they brought it in, and boys get it in deep. It's going to land on the stick of the goaltender, and we're going to go for a change with our forwards as Kraus and Chalstrom rain out there. Elk River able to clear the zone. Kraus picks this up. He's going to go across ice to Stewart here. Stewart finds Chalstrom in the middle of the ice. Chalstrom sends it over to Isaac, but there's a little bit of a misread. And Elk River able to grab this and get it back out. Von Norman's back here. He gets the puck. Unfortunately, it was rolling on its edge here. Green on the near sides, battling. Able to get it into the zone here. Isaac drops it into deep into the zone, and the penalty is just expiring here. Jake's clapping his stick on the boards to let his boys know that penalty is expiring. Von Norman with a great save. Keep that in the zone and is able to chip it in. Unfortunately, where are our
boys
forwards?
here? Yeah.
Nobody's forechecking that, and Elk River makes it easy and just able to easily get it out. I don't know what happened there, but Von Norman picks it up in the zone. He's going to feed it up to Stewart. Stewart and then center ice loses it, and it goes back to Elk River in neutral. Elk River dumping it in. Jake tips it into the corner. Von Norman picks it back up. He's going to feed it to Stewart on the blue line, but Stewart's already got pressure. Unfortunately, he gains momentum as he brings it back in. He throws it, centers it. Just nobody there to grab that. Isaac Olsen drops over to pick it up. He gets it stolen as he tries to cut up the middle of the ice. Von Norman is going to go to the box for a, I don't know, that kid looked like he ran right into
That
Von.
looked like a WWE move right there. I'm not sure what you
Von
call
didn't
that.
even move. He just kind of stood there, and the kid suplexed himself. I heard it was like a clothesline. I don't know what that was.
Well, when you run into Norman, that's what you get. If you're not ready for it, that's a brick wall.
I don't even think Von there, by the looks of that, meant to do that. I think that player just kind of ran into him, but
Unfortunately, here we're going to go down one with 12:36 to go in the third.
looks like Schulte's going to take this face-off. He's got JoJo Ross to his left wing, Max Peterson and Liam Hamas. They win the face-off. Liam tries to chip it over. It looks like he was trying the Panther there on the power play penalty kill. Oh, and Schulte brings it into the zone, and Elk River decides to take him down. And that's the equalizer. Is we're going to go back 4-on-4 hockey here for a minute 19, and then we'll get a small power play at the end of this.
I'd like to see what we could do here. If you put your four biggest grinders out there, 4-on-4, I mean, I
would agree. This is a great opportunity.
I'd like to see him try to do something here and put another one on the board.
Oh, we win the face-off. Liam tries to take a shot. It hits the shin pad of an Elk River player. Gets deflected into the near side corner here. Max Peterson picks it up. He's going to take a shot, but it goes wide of the net. JoJo Ross is there. He's going to send it back behind the net. Schulte there to battle. Elk River comes up with this one, and they're going to walk it over into the neutral ice. Liam's able to try to chip it out here. Doing a terrible job of keeping this in frame for whatever reason today. Schulte comes up with this. He's got support. He feeds it over to JoJo Ross. JoJo throws it on net, but it hits the pad. Continuing to battle. Oh, and the puck goes right through the crease. Just can't find the back of that net there. That was a great opportunity as Elk River picks it back up and comes back into our zone. He's all alone though as they go. Elk River is going for a change, and he loses it. Tries to go across ice to JoJo Ross. Liam's over there battling to keep it in. Fortunately, Elk River comes up with this one.
Player, we need another player, guys.
We've sent ourselves shorthanded there for a little while.
These guys.
Von Norman's penalty comes to an end here as he's off, and we got another delayed penalty. Jake comes back to the bench.
Too many men.
We got a good opportunity. Max Peterson feeds it over to Max. Oh, and Elk River finally able to get a possession of this. That was a good start of a drive here.
I mean, those are just the frustration penalties, the cross-checking, the hooking. It's the frustration you see in a 9-rip game, not a 3-rip game.
It looks like that player is going to leave the ice.
That's four for Storts. He's out of here. He's going to have to sit out the next one, too, I think.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Game misconduct, and he's got to sit out the next game?
Yeah.
Well, and we're waiting to see what's going on here.
Well, and it's not like a good, clean, physical game where it gets a little carried away and you got some roughing, some shoulder, activity. This is cross-checking, hooking. These are just cheap, lazy penalties.
Well, and Elk River had to take another kid. They're going to bring number 8, Nelson, it looks like, and throw him in the box. Waiting to see what they're going to do. A minute 30 penalty here, and Hitzel is going to take the face-off draw. Wins it over to Milic. Milic goes back to Kraus. Kraus gives it back to Milic. Milic tries to feed it over to Gramzoni. Scramble out front. Puck was still loose there up until just there, and finally they're able to get a cover.
Great vision by Kraus right there. Seeing Milic, it's not a traditional way to move the puck. It's not down low. It's not on goal. Finds the open man, and it creates a great scoring opportunity.
See if they can continue this. We got 10:36 left of this game here. Up 3 rip. Oh, Chalstrom not able to hold the zone, unfortunately, and Kraus drops back to pick this up. He feeds it back up. Oh, Milic, though, with a great read. He comes out, loses his handle on his skates there for a second there. He gets a shot, but it just goes wide. Puck again right out in front. Gramzoni cycling the puck. He's going to drop it back to Chalstrom. Chalstrom gives it back to Gramzoni. Gramzoni feeds it over to Pitzel. Pitzel buries it in the back of the net. What a beautiful play there by Gramzoni.
That one starts with Charlstrom. Just what we were talking about in the second period. Walking it in. He took his time. He fed Gazzoni down low, and that led to created the scoring opportunity.
Nice pass.
That was beautiful.
That's more of what we want to see. That's more of what we know we're capable of, and that's the results we get.
Well, we're going to leave the deep pairing back out there, but Olsen's line's back out there. We lose the face-off draw, and Elk River brings it in the zone. Great stick there to deflect that shot wide. Isaac picks up this puck, but loses it to an Elk River player. Kraus stepping up in the neutral zone to keep Elk River from getting a clean possession of this. Michael grabs this, drops back. Stewart picks it up. Elk River doing a good job, though, of maintaining zone pressure here. Oh, and the puck just bounces out of the zone, and Elk River having to come back out of the zone. Isaac with a good read and seeing a pass and intercepts. Tries, though, to cut up the middle again, though, and unfortunately can't get through 3 of the Elk River players. Isaac grabbing it. Fortunately loses it to the Elk River player, and they're going to dump it in deep. And that's going to go the distance of the ice, and we'll get an icing. 9 minutes left.
Got to get moving. That line hasn't really found their connection yet tonight. They're trying to do it on their own. They got to move the puck, and we've seen that moving the puck produces results. They got to start talking.
Stone wins this back over to Schulte. Schulte goes over to Von Norman. Von tries to one-timer, but kind of fans on it there as it doesn't get much on it. Elk River, as a result, is able to chip it out of the zone. Good job by Jojo Ross there, is able to pressure. Von comes up with this. He feeds it over to Stone. Stone goes over to Schulte. And we're going to get a penalty. Not certain who's going. Looks like Von Norman's going back again. I missed what happened. I wasn't watching back by the D's, but
Send him to the locker room now.
Yeah, I missed that one too.
I think that's only his third, so, but I'm not certain what he went for.
We just got to stay out of the box. We're a fast team, an agile team, a smart team. We don't need to be spending time in the box.
Well, minute 30 on the clock for Vaughn as he's going to have to take a little time out here with Jake Oswald's dad. Elk River gets it. Liam with a great job seeing that. He's going to chip it off try to chip it off the boards. Hits a player in front. Jake, another nice save is Elk River doing a good job at keeping pressure behind our net here. They're doing a good job at their passes. They bring it in, and they're going to score on that one as Jake goes down, and that Elk River player painted the top right corner of the net. Unfortunately, the penalty cost us there on that one.
Yeah, we got to stay. That's four. That's four for no.
Vaughn's getting yelled at for something. Vaughn did something to upset the ref here, and the ref says go right back into the boxes. We'll go back on another PK.
Shoot.
Important to not talk back to the refs here, and I'm guessing he said something to the ref that really pissed him off. But I'm guessing that's 4 for Vaughn. They might not realize that, though.
Is it 3 or 4?
It's for sure 3 now, but I'm sure they're discussing that.
That's unfortunate.
Well, Vaughn's going to remain in the box, so luckily he's not getting ejected as of right now. Unless they're talking about it right now, still discussing what's going on.
The Elk River dads are all over this one.
They are.
They don't want to see 48 come back out on the ice. I wouldn't either, but the rules are the rules if that's the case.
Let's see what's going on over here. Still looking at something on the game sheet, or you know what, they're trying to figure out the penalty clock. They still got his last penalty still up there with a minute 7.
Oh, gotcha. And maybe that's only 3 for him.
You know, 1980s technology runs these scoreboards, if you didn't know. It's like a dial-up phone with the rotary dial, basically, running these, and so it takes a while to sometimes set it up, but they finally got it corrected. I can't blame the dads for that, because I've had that struggle before.
Oh, nobody wants to be the timekeeper.
No, I don't know why they don't modernize those deals. Stone gets possession of this in the neutral zone. He's just going to walk around everybody and make people look stupid. He takes a shot, hits the goalie in the chest protector, drops down, and the goalie drops down on it and covers it. Great play by Stone. He wasted it.
Well, nice to see a whistle for something other than offsides or a penalty.
Stone with a great face-off win. He goes back to Schulte. Schulte gets a shot on goal. Liam's there to battle it. He's going to try to push it in. And there's a scrum in front. Liam goes down.
Hopefully he's got his net guard on.
Yeah, well, it probably fell off. It tied into a knot.
His mom not happy about that.
Yeah, well, his mom's probably to blame. And she didn't hear that, otherwise I'd be in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Oh! Boys win this one again. Playing better shorthanded suddenly. Stone behind the net. He brings it back. He's going to feed it back to Liam at the point. Liam tries to take a shot, hits the stick. Stone able to come up with it, though. Stone keeps possession of this, killing lots of time. Only 38 seconds left in this power play for Elk River. They finally get possession of this as they're going to bring it back in. Liam there pushes them to the boards. Great job by Liam. Gets possession of this puck. Oh, Liam with a beautiful play there. That was a great one as we get it back in. And it's not going to go the distance of the ice. And Schulte gets there to battle. Man, they're playing much better. I think they're stepping up for Vaughn as they're not happy about probably Vaughn being in the box here. Hitzel coming in to try to get possession. Elk River brings it in, slides it over. One-timer attempt, but Max Peterson able to get his stick and prevent that good shot. Vaughn out of the box as we go back 5-on-5. Schulte's going to dump it in and go for a change as Will Pitzel gets there to try to battle. Gramzoni comes up, he picks it up, able to maintain zone pressure. Drops it back to Kraus at the point. Kraus is going to dump it back behind the net. Milic there to pick it up. Milic throws it back to Chalstrom on the point. He's going to feed it back behind the net. Elk River able to finally get it, and they try to throw it out of the zone.
Great pinch by Kraus.
He pinches up and keeps zone pressure. Kraus again throwing it back. Fortunately hits a body in front. Gramzoni grabs it, tries to throw it, and the rebound goes to Drew Milic. Drew Milic backhands it right through the 5-0 of the goalie. And just like that, this line is lighting it up, and we go up, what, 5-1 now, right?
We were due for one there. And,
they were.
The pressure was on.
Was that 3 for Drew, or is that 2? That might have been 2, I think.
That's 2. That's 2.
He's for sure got other assists, though.
Twins got it. She said 2.
We're going to officially declare this day Milic Day.
Yeah, he's playing great. I thought he played really great the last game, too, to be honest with you. He was on fire for a while there. I don't know what's going on. They got another malfunction at the boards or box. Looks like they're looking at something on the game sheet.
I think they're still concerned about 48.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I bet you that's what it is. And the ref's walking over to the... I bet you they're going to send Vaughn off the... Yep, Vaughn's got to get off, and he's not happy. He took 4 penalties there, and unfortunately, that has to send him off, and he'll miss the next game. I'm not certain who we play next. Elk River coming up with this face-off win. They try to dump it in. It goes to Kraus. Kraus tries to feed it over to Gramzoni, but hits some traffic in front. Elk River chipping it off the glass. Kraus with a great play. He throws it back to Gramzoni. Graham feeds it to Will Pitzel in the neutral ice. Will Pitzel coming in. Backhanders it, but hits a stick and goes wide of the net. Elk River able to clear the zone. Goes right over to Chalstrom. Chalstrom feeds it over to Gramzoni. Gramzoni comes in. And he has it stripped by Elk River. Elk River coming back our direction. Max steps up and bumps him right off the puck. Chalstrom grabs it. He throws it up the middle. Unfortunately, it lands on the Elk River's player's stick. And they cycle it back deep. Drew Milic after him. Puck goes to the near side corner as Max is there. And the puck bounces out of the ice arena there and goes over the glass.
Where's the 9-year-olds? Here they go. Come on, boys.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
going.
I'm surprised they're not all running down there.
The 9-year-olds down there.
You know what?
Let's go, Squirts.
No. Dan Schulte back there to walk back to grab it. He's our hero today. Dad of the game. Isaac Olson battling to get possession of this in the defensive zone dot here. We're able to get it out. Elk River, though, regrouping.
Just under 5 minutes left here in the third. 5-1 Spring Lake Park. Let's close this out here.
On Elk River again, offsides. Surprise, surprise.
I mean, I don't know about these guys, but I know what I'd be doing in practice tomorrow.
Zone entries.
Zone entry.
Isaac coming up with this face-off win. He gets it over to Stewart. Stu coming in. He feeds it back over into the middle. Goes back to Stu. Stu takes a shot, but it gets deflected wide and hits the boards. Isaac back there trying to battle. He's got support from Stu. Oh, they were able to chip it. Goes back to Carlin. Carlin cycles it back. Fortunately, goes back to the Elk River player. Green picks it up in the near side corner. Cycles it back to Isaac. Isaac there to battle. Puck lands to Max Peterson. Unfortunately, just can't hold the zone as it comes back out to neutral ice. Elk River finally able to dump it deep. It goes back to Jake. He's going to stop it. Carlin back there picks it up. He's going to feed it over to Stewart. Stewart gets a stick on it. Fortunately, it still goes the full length of the ice, and we get a whistle for an icing.
We've had a decent amount of icings today, too.
Yeah, I would agree. There's been quite a few both directions. Coach is going to use that opportunity to get some fresh legs out there. He's going with Stone's line. You'll have Schulte and Ross out there as his wingers, with Liam Hamas and Jackson Kraus out there as D-mates. Face-off win goes to Elk River. They cycle the puck down. Liam stepping over to grab it. He tries to slap it out of the zone. Ross is able to pick it up, get it out and bring it back into neutral zone. Elk River there, Stone hot on his heels. Schulte gets it. Liam picks it up. He tries to feed it over to Schulte, or Stone. Fortunately doesn't make it there. Stone, though, able to grab it. Shot attempt is blocked. Schulte's first to it in the corner. Elk River, though, able to come up with this. Stone's there. Good battle by Liam. Good read as he's able to keep it back out. Goes down on the far side of the ice, though. Ice is slippery. Elk River brings it in. Jackson Kraus doing a nice job, though, battling. He forces him to go back and behind. Oh, and Elk River. Oh, they take a shot from in front. It deflects up and goes into the net there.
That's unfortunate here. That's their first shot in about 6 or 8 minutes.
Yeah. 2:39 left of this third period. We still got a 3-goal lead. Boys go back and give Jake some encouraging words there, which is nice. And Will Pitzel's lines back out on the ice. Elk River comes up with this face-off win, but Will reads a play by Elk River and is able to intercept the pass. He drops it back to Milic as he comes across the blue line. Milic going to the net. Oh, Pitzel fed him, but he lost his footing, and boys continue to battle right out in front, but goaltender goes down and is able to get a cover on it with his pad.
I like that, though. Send Drew to the middle, get him the puck, see if we can get the hat trick. I'd like to continue to see that for the next 45 seconds here.
Will Pitzel trying to win it. Puck goes back behind the goaltender, gets to Chalstrom. Chalstrom holds the zone, cycles it back. Pitzel again feeds Milic right out in front. Great play again by this line. This line's starting to find some really good chemistry here. Milic gets it over to Pitzel. Unfortunately, Pitzel hits some traffic in front and they're able to get it out of the zone. Milic picks it back up and cycles it back into the zone. Battle along the far side boards. Definitely a physical game here. Ramzoni's there to try to battle. Chalstrom's able to hold the zone. He slap shots it in. Puck trickles all the way to the goaltender, but he gets a pad on that one. Oh, Elk River throwing his body again. Max Peterson throws it behind the net. Will Pitzel gets a stick on it, disrupts the play, trying to clear. Chalstrom able to hold the zone. Oh, and a big hit by Elk River. Big hit on Chalstrom by Elk River, and they're going to go to the box. Chalstrom not happy, obviously, as he's chirping back at the Elk River player. And they're going to take Will Pitzel, too. I don't know why they're taking Pitzel, but...
I didn't see that one either. He must have come in after the play and asserted his authority.
His foot up the rear.
Yeah.
Well, I can't blame him after that hit. I mean, that was a dirty hit on Chalstrom. And
I mean, that was elbow to the back of the head.
Yeah, that was bad.
No strides, no boarding call. Oh, they're going to give him another one. Looks like they're going to put another guy in the box.
5 on 4, they're saying.
Coincidental after, but they're going to give him the major there, it looks like. And
that's good, yeah.
I think you put Milic back on the ice. I hate to say
I do too.
but
he's been playing on fire.
He's been on the ice a lot, but let's get him the Hattie. Should be 5 on 4 here.
Fortunately, we get a whistle because they're still trying to get somebody in the box. The two refs were communicating together. So we get a whistle as they try to get somebody else in the box. That was unfortunate because we had the face-off win there.
Well, we'll come back and get it again here. Again, there goes the fair play point, though. We got to find a way to stay out of this penalty box if we want to catch Andover.
Olsen's back in the face-off dot. Hamas is as his right wing as him and Stewart have switched spots. Elk River able to clear the zone. Stewart's going to drop back and pick it up. Brings it back around Jake. He's coming through with speed. Tries to get through to Elk River, but just can't make it all the way through. So Elk River tries to bring it in.
I
40
think
seconds
got
left of the
another
game.
one there, too. They're just, this team.
Battle along the near side blue line. Green with a good stick. Gets it in, feeds it over to Stewart. Stewart just can't keep a handle on it as Elk River comes back in. Isaac there to nudge him off of it, and Elk River just dumps it back behind the goaltender. Liam Hamas there to pick it up. He's going to bounce it off the boards to Green. Green feeds it over to Isaac Olson. Collision mid-ice here. 11 walking in. Liam, though, doing a good job pushing him down. He's going to go to the box because of that, but we'll take that. And that's the end of the game.
Well, I love watching my kids play more than anybody else, but I'm happy to say I'm excited this game's over.
That's certain what's still going on with this ref here is he's still got his arm up. He's talking to the Elk River player. They come together in the
well,
center
thank God we got our 2 matches over against this team.
Yeah, we only have one more. I think we have one more later.
Oh, we do have one more.
Three for each game or each team, but I don't think we play them again for a while towards the end of the season here.
Thank you, Quinn, for your help. We appreciate you. Happy Sunday.
And I see some good sportsmanship out there as Max must know one of the players. He went over there and gave him a knuckle, and a bunch of players are, and good sportsmanship by our boys there. I like seeing that. Boys are forming up their prayer circle really quick, and well, John, when do we play next? I think next game is the Lumberyard.
Are we were off this week until Friday? Then
I
Friday
think we are, aren't we? Let's take a look. Should we look at what our line or our playoffs
yeah, if
is?
you have it handy.
I got the Lumberjack brackets here. So here's the look at our next game. We're going to play Friday at 9:10 at Fogarty South against Wayzata. As you see, we got the whole lineup here for this first bracket. It's going to be a tough game. Cloquet is one of the best teams in state, so if we beat Wayzata, I'm anticipating Cloquet will beat Waconia, and we'd have to play them. If we lose, we'd have to go back and probably play Waconia. That's about a win ifs, but that's the first bracket. Here's a take a look at the second bracket here. But we're back next week on Friday for some playoff hockey.
Hopefully the boys get to work tomorrow at Fit and start putting it together and ready for Friday.